America, it's time to have that talk. I know many of you don't want to hear it, but the only real solution to the gun problem in this country is to take them out of civilian hands altogether. Other countries have done it, so can we. Yes, it will require a giant cultural shift in our thinking, and I know the idea is onerous to responsible gun owners. I'm one. But it's obvious there are enough mentally unbalanced individuals hidden among us who should not have access to them. It's time that we, as responsible human beings, suck it up, say enough is enough, and demand an end to all civilian gun ownership. Until we do, until we remove these murderous instruments of death, there will be no end to the slaughter of innocent lives. Defenders of the right to own guns are fond of saying guns don't kill people, people kill people. But that slogan, cooked up by the NRA, is just an attempt to undermine the reality we all live with every day, that people who have guns kill people. And sadly, there are not enough resources or manpower to protect us from them. What we need is tough legislation that makes this country a gun-free zone. Is there a path to this? Yes, if we are willing to take it. First, anyone owning guns will have a set number of days to turn them in or face a substantial fine or prison term. But as an incentive, the federal and state governments would institute a gun buyback program, one that also extends to gun dealers who will face a loss of their businesses. Second, anyone caught owning or possession of a firearm after the deadline for turning them in will be severely fined or jailed. Third, gun manufacturers will be banned from advertising, marketing, or selling guns or gun parts to civilians. Anyone violating the law will face prison and/or fines. And finally, there needs to be a flurry of lawsuits challenging the Supreme Court to redefine our dated Second Amendment, which has been consistently misinterpreted as giving us the right to own a gun for self-defense or as resistance to oppression. All that amendment has achieved is to legitimize the NRA and to keep greedy gun manufacturers and dealers in business. As we know, money is the heart of the gun problem, and the only way to counter the gun lobby is to eliminate their ability to fund the political campaigns of pro-gun candidates. One place to start: we should support and elect only political candidates willing to run on a pledge to support and pass laws eliminating private gun ownership. If a candidate is willing to make and keep that pledge, then they can draw campaign money from a special fund to replace whatever financial support pro-gun supporters might give them. So who, you say, would contribute to such a fund? We think there are private individuals out there, and along with corporations, that recognize what's important for the common good and welfare of this country and are willing to join the fight. The public relations benefits gained from championing such an issue, one that saves lives, should be reason enough for their support. Banning guns in the hands of civilians is the only answer to maintaining a safe and orderly society. Folks, the NRA and its supporters are not invincible. They will fold like a house of cards when the tide of public opinion turns against them, and the last gun has been pried from their cold dead hands.